characters, both the characters are really relatable. Actually, three of them. All three of them are really relatable. I think, when you're in a relationship and you break up, you hold on to little things, things that keep you connected to each other. It was a wonderful experience making the film, of course. What I really particularly enjoyed about the film was that in a world where there's a lot of short films nowadays, and I felt like the short films that are out there are always constantly trying to be really smart. You know, there's a twist in the end, trying to grab the audience's attention. But after a long time, I came across a script which I felt had a lot of heart, and a script where I felt like it was an intimate romantic drama, this kind which I had not seen in the short film format. So for me, that was very, very interesting. And of course, the chance to work with such a wonderful actress, such a wonderful director, made it even more exciting. So I feel like this is a film that is very different in the short film format. Yet what I really like about it is that it's very relatable. These are characters and situations that I think a lot of us have been through. And I think, we've all been through a situation where the relationship is broken and it's over, but you try to hold on to whatever you can to keep that relationship alive. And that I felt like the metaphor of the white shirt and holding on to that was very, very interesting. So it's been wonderful, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am?
Hi, so you've pretty much said everything. It was a wonderful journey just doing this film, and when I heard the story also, I found it really relatable. We've all been in love, we've all been heartbroken, and I think we've all learned to move on. So this is, that whole curve. And of course, the association with the Royal Stag, BioSelect, large short films has been great because the kind of stories they've backed before this one are some of the best short films that have come out. And to really have a platform like this for our little film was great. So yeah, I really hope everybody enjoys, whoever watches the film enjoys it and is able to relate to the emotions that we've tried to play.
Hi, thank you so much for coming and watching the film. For me, the making of the short film has been a really liberating experience and exercise because I used to write for the people, do stuff for the people, and this was the first time I was doing something for myself. I was writing something, I was going to direct something on my own. So I decided that I will make the film which I really want to make, in the sense that I really want to tell the story that I really want to tell. And the story about, a couple, like when you watch a love story, you're usually watching a broad stroke love story. Okay, this couple meets, this happens, this happens, this happens. I was always interested, I've always been more interested in the intimate details of a relationship. What transpires between two people when they're together, when they are falling apart, what's really happening between them, those small details, the small things like a white shirt, just that white shirt, how it can really matter a lot, yet it's a tiny little thing. So I really want to explore that theme in terms of, the intimacy of a couple and what happens when the love is lost, and yet there is still something between them. The love is lost, but yet something is holding them together. So that was my area that I want to play with, and then I got to obviously work with Kunal and Kritika, and they got so much, on the film, so much of it on what you see, obviously was there in the script, and then these two brought so much on the film, added so much of value to the film. And then obviously, once we made the film, we thought, okay, we have a good story in our hand. So I was looking for a platform to put this film on, and then I really looked around and thought, what is a platform that is really good for short films? And this Royal Stag, BioSelect, last short film was the only platform that came to my mind because that we have seen Ahilya, we have seen Chutney, such great films coming out of this platform. There's only one platform which comes to your mind when you think of a short film, which was this. And I thought, this has to be this. And I'm very grateful that our film is going to come out on this platform. Third is holding them together. how it's holding them together, what does it do? For that, you have to watch the film.
Okay, Kunal, what was your first reaction the moment the maker of this film approached you for the role, and what was the director's brief to you?
Well, I actually really liked the story when I heard it, simply because, I think the sort of intimate, romantic drama that it is, it's the sort of film that you don't get to see anymore. And especially with short films and stuff, I think a lot of people that are making short films are constantly trying to be clever and, trying to have a twist in the end or surprise or, coming up with stories that are clever, which is also nice. But what I liked about this was that it was a straightforward, intimate, romantic drama, the sort of which I had not seen in a short film for sure.
Okay, Kritika, what was your reaction? And
I think quite similar. I also thought it was very simple yet beautiful, and there is a bit of like relatability. I think everybody has felt these emotions in life, and yeah, there are not too many simple stories said straight these days. So this is one of them, and yeah, I really liked it when I heard it, and then I got to know that he's a part of it, and it just sort of fell in place, and yeah.
I had my doubts about the director though.
Kunal, how do you relate to the character which you played in White Collar?
Well, I think like she was saying, both the characters are really relatable. Actually, three of them. All three of them are really relatable. I think, when you're in a relationship and you break up, you hold on to little things.
Yeah.
Things that keep you connected to each other, which is the white shirt in this instance. And I think we've all been through that. Sometimes you're heartbroken, but you want to still reach out to the person, and you reach out for varied excuses. You make excuses about why you're calling the person, because you want to hear the person's voice again. You want to feel connected to them again. So here the white shirt becomes, an instrument for them to be connected. So it was very relatable, and I think that's what's nice about the story, that it is simple, it is intimate, but it's also very, very, I think everybody out there will relate to the story.
I have a question for Sumit. Since you directed the film, can you tell us a little bit about the platform and how you got this opportunity? A little bit about that.
So see, I made the film because I really wanted to tell the story, because this was a story that was really close to my heart. So I told the story. I made this film with Kunal and Kritika, and then I was looking for a platform which is a platform which can really present my short film in a very perfect way. So that's when I really approached this Royal Stag Bioselect Large Short Films platform, because I was always looking for this platform was constantly giving opportunities to short filmmakers and also known filmmakers to tell their stories in a very unique way, because usually short films get lost in the crowd, and this platform was really helping them to really reach out to people. So yeah, I approached this, and here we are.
अच्छा, इसके अलावा आप दोनों से जानना चाहूँगा, आपने बड़े पर्दे पर काम किया है, आपने छोटे पर्दे पर काम किया है, तो शॉर्ट फिल्म करना कितना डिफिकल्ट रहा और कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है, अगर इस बारे में कुछ बताना चाहे, क्योंकि कम टाइम में बहुत कुछ एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ता है शॉर्ट फिल्म में, तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा?
जी, आई थिंक वो सबसे ज़्यादा चैलेंजिंग राइटर और डायरेक्टर के लिए होता है, क्योंकि आप अपनी बात कहने की कोशिश करें लेकिन आपके पास समय बहुत कम है. मुझे लगता है एक्टर के तौर पर मेरे लिए कोई फ़र्क नहीं है, चाहे मैं छोटे पर्दे पे कर रहा हूँ या बड़े पर्दे पे, या शॉर्ट फिल्म कर रहा हूँ या थिएटर कर रहा हूँ. अप्रोच हमेशा सेम रहता है, और चाहे वो कैरेक्टर हो, चाहे आप जो सीन्स कर रहे हो, उसका अप्रोच हमेशा सिमिलर रहता है. तो आई थिंक what is really challenging about short films is actually for the writer and director, because you're trying to say so much, but you're trying to say it in such a short period of time. And I have to say that the Royal Stag Large Short Films is a fantastic platform, because I've seen such great work come on it. And I've loved the way they've promoted the films as well. And they've really pushed short films, which is, it's almost become like a small little parallel industry of its own. For short films, for actors that want to try something new, the directors that want to tell new stories. So I think it's an amazing platform.
Okay, so please continue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kritika.
No, like he said, it was fairly. I think it was easy because Sumit made it really easy. It was written so well, and and then we did a couple of readings,
right.
And Kunal's great to work with. So it was all very easy. I think we're all easygoing people, so it happened quite smoothly, and yeah, even the shoot was very
Quite smooth,
smooth. Yeah.